Well, in a huge change of events, Danny Garcia versus Adrian Granados no longer looks to be headed for the Barclays Center. Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Don't forget to check out the Patreon. You won't be mad. Raw and uncut content on my hardcore boxing tier. Then I got a Food for Thought Hood Series tier. Had to move those two playlists over to Patreon. Still $2 a month, raw and uncut. You will love it. I'm telling you, it's great talk. But yeah, man, seems like Crawford and Khan ran Danny Garcia and Granados out of New York in the Battle of New York. PBC didn't want no smoke from Crawford and Khan. I heard potentially this fight could be moving out west to the old StubHub Center, whatever they call it now. And you know, it is what it is. They moving it out west. You know, Danny Garcia's fought Brandon Rios out west. I guess they, you know, Granados is what, Mexican, because they think they could pull it out there. So it's funny now that PBC are doing a ton of fights. We already know they do a ton of fights with the Barclays. Now they doing a ton of fights in the StubHub Center. Like I said before, it is what it is, man. I don't know if they doing this and operating in good faith. You know, because, you know, Top Rank wasn't happy and they took Tyson Fury away from Deontay Wilder. And I looked at that as a as a move that one of the reasons why Bob Arum probably signed Fury is because Premier Boxing Champions were trying to put two fights in the same city with Granados and Garcia after they knew Crawford and Khan was going on pay-per-view that night. So they didn't move. It's still going to be Garcia and Granados on the west, but the times will be different. Granados and Garcia probably go in the ring after midnight. I hate that shit, man. I hate that in the West Coast, man. They won't be taking all day. You know, we got to sit through a whole bunch of useless fighting. Premier Boxing Champions undercard fights have been, especially the opening fights, have been atrocious. So we got to wait all day through these promos, through 30 minutes. When them come on air, they talk for 30 minutes. Then we get to the first fight. The first fight, the fights that nobody want to see, small guys. Shit is just crazy. So that they ain't going to get into the ring about shit 12:31. So Crawford and Khan should be done by the time they get in the ring. So, you know, obviously you'll have it on, you know, the Fox regular cards, but PBC's undercards are going to continue to be atrocious with more fight dates. So, like I said before, you know, Crawford Khan is going to have the green light to go on, and then Garcia Granados will go on later in the night. Crawford Khan, if they do it right, they should be out there. They should be done by 11:30, 12. And Danny go in the ring about 12, 12:30. I believe that's the way it's going to play out. But it seems like PBC is backing off and trying to operate in good faith. And they're not really going to try to go held up with Danny Garcia and they, well, Crawford and Khan with Danny Garcia Granados. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, like I said, I wouldn't be mad at them. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, you know, back it off. And, you know, I thought they was really going to give them some grimy stuff. Premier Boxing Champions is biblical. They go by the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They turn the other cheek. They send fighters other places. Other fighters come to their platform and win titles and stuff. But, you know, nobody really send their fighter over there willingly all the time. And PBC is just always operating in good faith, even when the competition is not operating in good faith. So them backing off for Crawford and Khan in New York, it doesn't surprise me at all. PBC, you know, they work in good faith. And I'm going to keep saying that the rest of these dudes playing dirty. But at the end of the day, that's just how Al Heyman work. Al Heyman to do a deal with the devil if it made financial sense. And that's just, you know, all he see is green. Just like his little protege, Floyd Mayweather. So, like I said before, you know, I was looking forward to both of them being in the city. I was going to go to one of these fights. But, hey, you know, Danny and Granados accommodating Crawford Khan. So, you know, maybe PBC is trying to, you know, extend the olive branch out to Top Rank to make some of these fights happen. But PBC don't have no killer instinct, bro. They ain't got no killer instinct, man. They don't know how to crush the competition. You know, they got mad at Oscar De La Hoya for running back to Bob Arum and getting played. But they doing the same stuff with the competition, man. They don't know how to crush nobody. But it's my personal opinion. Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Don't forget me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can reach out to the email if you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or you just want to chop it up. Also, we got a Facebook group. If you want to make a donation to the channel, that link's always there. Continue to share the videos. It's the best way to donate. Share. And then don't forget to check out the Patreon. I'm telling you, you won't be mad. That link's in the description as well. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Still looking for a podcast home, so y'all hold on that as well. We gone.